G'day guys, and welcome to my round 19 review. So round 19 we scored 2,262, which was top 21%. Poor score, not too happy this week. Went down 955 spots in the ranks, and since about mid-season we've just been on a slow and steady decline, so yeah, not great in the later stages of this season, but we'll head on over to the team. Starting us off down back, Tom Stewart, 118. Really nice game from Stewart. Same with Ridley, 115. Lloyd scored 100. He's been pretty consistent for the most part, but I don't know if I'll start him next year. He hasn't got that ceiling anymore. Short, 89. I got pumped by the Cats forwards, so it's not a disaster, but need a bit more from Short in the finals. Whitfield, 146. That's massive. You love to see it. And Stephen May, 62. The doggies forwards just controlled the air. Norton, Shaki, Bruce, and Jamara. So yeah, May couldn't run and intercept the footy like he normally does. So yeah, very disappointing from Stephen May. And then Bianco scored 62, and Chug is our loophole. Steele, 109. I didn't vice him against the Eagles. I thought he was due to just slow things down a little bit after a great run of form, and we were right, luckily. Walsh, though, we did vice, and he only scored 81, which, yeah, very disappointing. McRae, 146, absolutely massive. And our captain, Laird, 178. I think that was one of, if not the top scores for the round. So, yeah, if there's one thing we did get right this week, it was our captain. And Clary, 144. That's very nice to see from Oliver. Merritt, 71. Again, like Walsh and May, very poor game. You can't have your primos doing that at this stage in the year. Lyons, 100. Had like 35 disposals. Used it pretty poorly. He had a lot more DT, but yeah, only 100 SuperCoach because of poor efficiency. And Bramble, 83. He's just about B. I reckon if he was eligible, he'd be rising star, but has barely played enough games, and I'm not even sure if mid-season drafts can. And he's too old. And Pendlebury, 26, broken leg. With Pendles, about 10 minutes before the game, I just thought, I've got Fife, I can loophole if something happens to Pendles or if he goes sub 70, and yeah, that's exactly what happened. Had him on the bench with the E, was not expecting for him to break his leg, but we put Bramble on field, and now we have to trade Pendlebury this week, which is disappointing. Newcomb, not playing at the moment. Fife, you know the drill, been our loophole all year. Grundy, disappointing game, and Gawn, bit of a bounce back game from him, but still not a massive score. I don't know what we do with Rucks next year, we'll have to wait and see. Ned Reeves, 79, solid game, he'll keep his spot you'd think, but yeah. Good cover, but not worth trading out, especially now that we have to trade Pendles with our last trade. And Hall, 124, he's been amazing. Zeeble, 89, mediocre score from Zeeble. Can't really complain too much when you look at the rest of the forward line, though. Brought in Shai Bolton this week, and he scored 42. 42. Brought him in, he's been averaging 90s for the most part of the season. Absolutely pumped by the Cats, and he gets 14 touches. 4 kicks. 4 kicks. From a primo. Or at least I'm calling him a primo, but that is just a disgusting score. Hopefully he bounced back. I mean, it can't really get much worse. Mackay didn't play. There's rumours he might be out again this week, which is just annoying again. Waitman, 50 average game, and Brockman, 27. Really, really shocking for on-field. Anyways, yeah, very disappointing this week, apart from our top midfielders. Everyone else, the back line, Short and May need to lift, and then everyone except Hall, really. So yeah, our last trade, of course, it's going to be Pendlebury. So we have to field one of Bramble and Waitman for the rest of the year, and I'm leaning towards Bramble, of course. 83 compared to 50, and yeah, he's averaging 13 more than Waitman, and he seems like a decent on-field option for a rookie. Anyways, so we'll swing Brockman up into the mids, and we'll bring in Zorko. I can't bring in Hawkins. I've already got Mackay. I don't know if I can play two key forwards in the same forward line. I just don't think that'll work. And if they both have a stinker, they could combine for 70 points easily. So I think we go Zorko. He was averaging 130 a few weeks ago. I think he's just had a rough patch, and with our last trade, he's a good one to get. Okay, captain options this week. Oh yeah, and hopefully Langford's back next week. I don't think he'll be back this week. Okay, Vice. We'll probably Vice Jack Steele against Carlton. And McRae against Adelaide will captain. So yeah, pretty horrible week for us. But we've snuck into finals in all 5 of our leagues, which is good. Rank is just going down now, so I think I'll just focus on league wins, try and win a flag. Who knows, but if you did tune in, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next week.